Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Barnagati. And of course, if you're hearing that in the background, this is why I don't like having this. You can hear that, but I apologize. There's nothing I can do. Anyway, welcome back, folks. One and on to Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. We don't have that much to wrap up here in this game here. No, we don't. We do not. Once I'm done with this, I'm not going to start on the next project yet. But I will start back on Tales of Destiny and get that rolling. Even though for YouTube, this will be the last thing. Thank you. So we gotta turn this down again because we're going for YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry, I had to hurt your precious feelings. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll still have Captain Mac to worry about. Spencer said you'd help. Ruben, are you okay? Yeah, guess what I found when I fell? A stairway to the top of the focus tower. A stairway? I've got it. If we refill the dry lake, we can save Captain Mac. How? Go to Spencer's tunnel. Set a mega grenade, explosive there, and the water from the upper lake will spill into the dry lake. But Spencer's tunnel has caved in. There is one way. If you power the Rainbow Road machine with Thunder Rock, you can reach Spencer's place. Dad will know about this. Kelly, but you take care of Norma. Ruben and I know the focus tower well, so we'll be back from Fireburg in no time. Oh, come on, I want to take her along. Oh, that sucks. Oh, well. Of course. Okay. Ruben joined. Ruben, keep your eyes on the rope bridge and say hello to Aaron from me. Please help my dad. So at this point, we can sure as hell try it one more time. I like how his HP is like the same thing, or at level as hers. So let's look and see what he's got. Yeah, 1320, still the same as before, I think. Just about. So I think he should have some spells now. Oh, yes, he does. He has white now. Yeah, he's a little bit useful, but yeah, that's it. See, there's only two characters I forgot about, but they can absolutely be only for one round, and then one full round. And that's about it. Even though you get to get him more than once, but it's crazy as hell. So we're gonna go back to Fireburg, going to the focus tower. Are we actually on turbo mode? So let's turn this down. I got when it first started on. It was that way. So there is indeed one more place we have to go, penultimately. And we have some other things we have to get to, penultimately. So, let's see if these fools up here now, because I want to catch them before we get on to it. Yes! They're here! Oh my god, I remember it being when we had Calais. So, let's talk to Tristan real quick. Nice to see you again, kid. Anyway. Spencer, the tunnel you dug caved in. And Phoebe is looking for you. Well, I guess I'll head back to Aquaria. Which is... This part makes no sense. So, Even though you could tell him, which, doesn't really make much sense. But I'll tell you more about that later. Because, Ruben's house. You can't let a monster get the best of you. So, yeah, we could get some refreshers from there if we wanted to, but I'm going to save that. I don't have. You ever heard of Thunder Rock? Of course. Wait a second. Here, take it. Receive Thunder Rock. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so now that we have Thunder Rock, all these other things are always completely useless. I mean, I think that's still kind of useful because it lets you see through the volcano, but it's kind of crazy. So, anyway, and then the elixir is completely useless. The tree weather is useless. How most of the trees must be with. Wake water is useless. The Venus key, I guess, is useless at this point, and so is the multi key. Not that I care. But I don't mind having them in my party or my storage. It's just, like most things I wouldn't know why the hell I would want to have them in there. Like the elixir one, there's nothing in it. Or that tree thing. So, anyway, let's get on with it. Yeah, I know I could be going the other way, but I'm choosing to go this way because I'm so used to it now. And it won't take us long to get through Captain Mac's ship. And then after Captain Mac's ship, you know what we're going to do? Yep, we're going to take on the massive battlefields we got to take on. And we will do it, and we're going to do it really fast. Then, as an extra preloaded bit of content, we're going to do a bit of a challenge. I don't think you actually have to do them. You have to beat them all to do it, but it doesn't really matter. Now, speaking of rocks and rock collections, found some Thunder Rock, huh? Power up completed. Now you can go to Spencer's place. So that's all he has to say. If you talk to her, please help my dad. Okay. Thank you. You're supposed to get the captain cap. I mean, some kind of item or something, but maybe not yet. So it doesn't take us too long to get to this. So we just go in here. Spencer's place. This is on its own. Spencer's place. Let's blow that area up with a mega grenade. Yep. So I kind of spilled the glue. Yep. There it is. We did it. Let's tell Kelly. Okay, now what we actually want to do. So while we're here, we actually have to go this way, believe it or not. But let's go this way first. Because you want to be here anyway, because there's something we need out of here for the main storyline. If we don't get it, we can't do anything. So what we want to do, we could go back first and then come back and do this, but we want to do this now. Because if we don't have this, we can't get anywhere. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to go back and... Okay, I forgot that we have to do something with it. All right, jeez. How would you know about Kelly anyway? And that's exactly why you have to have mega grenades. If you got to this point and you didn't have mega grenades, there's something wrong because that's just the game must be messing up because you're supposed to have good mega grenades. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to do that. And plus, you have to have them to progress the game. Don't ask me why. That's just the way they programmed the game. Let's go, shall we? I'm glad I have turbo speed on because otherwise it would be too slow and we would have way too many episodes. Already too many episodes as it is. And we already have too many episodes of Top War and Tales of Destiny. And here we go. The final thing we need, the Mobius Crest. Or found Mobius Crest, which is good because with it, we now can go somewhere. Ah, okay, yeah, we're going to get the last final item, too, penultimately, that we need because apparently we have to have it for whatever reason. And remember how Reuben fell and everything? Keep that in mind for two characters that one of them is useful all the way up to the end of the game. Not to say that he isn't useful, but yeah, now we can do this. Ta-da! Oh, there is another place we need to go back to. And I will be doing that right now. Let's go here. Light Temple. There's supposed to be some guy in here at all. That guy again telling us something about something, but, whatever. Yeah, there's something over there. I don't remember how to get to it. Yep, this will be the place that we can't get to. It is called Light Temple. Temples are not really all that in these games, As far as I'm aware, they don't, they aren't a thing in every game or even every Final Fantasy. Cure potions. Okay. We really didn't need those, but whatever. I got them anyway, just because can. So now what we want to do is we want to get the hell out of Dodge. And our next thing we're going to do yeah, the final place we can go to. There is a couple more places we could go to before we go do that. Because, yes, we're going to go just do some other backtracking as well. So, this is a backtracking episode. The last time I'm going to do the backtracking thing is when I go to do the battlefields. And I might do that starting with this in this episode. But it doesn't really matter. Or I can wait it out. But either way. So the only thing is that with Florista, there's no actual teleportation to there except for in the special little areas you can't get to normally, unless you're using the warps to get in there, with the crest to get in there. So the first thing we're gonna do is, I believe, if we go up to this house up here, still don't know why that other guy is gone or where he's gone to. But let's go in here, shall we? So now that we're in Fireburg, yeah, right there. Now, if I remember correctly, there's also another warp point up here that leads us back to Windia. And I don't think they're going to be here now. Yeah, no. But if you've missed them, then you missed them. Because I remember getting them when I was with Callie, so whatever. At least we finally got to see that. Be careful when you use a Mega Grenade. That's all you always say. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't want to be not careful with them. I mean, gee, you know. There we are. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Look at this. This is so much cooler. I don't think that's the same guy, but I could be wrong. Has Captain Mac come back? Look at that. Now we can see the Weber. This kind of gives you also a clue, which I never really thought about before, but I'll just tell you, it has something to do with the ending. The true ending of this game. So, while it's true, we could go back when we out, and there's like 2 Rainbow Roads now, but we had to have the Thunder Rock to do it. Thunder Rock is completely useless now. This guy will tell you this probably the same thing again. The Bobius Crest is buried in Spanger's place. If we had it, we could reach the ship dock from here. Yeah, there's a problem with that. Now we gotta go over here. So we're gonna go talk to Kelly before we leave. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the ship, and then we'll go take care of the battlefields. Because once we get to another location, we're not gonna want to come back out. It worked. The ship is afloat. Thanks. I'll head there now. But the ship's full of monsters. Let us go first. Get this Captain Dad when you find him. Then he'll know I'm coming. Received Captain Cap. So this is another one of those places we're going to go to that you want to take out the enemies. You really, really do want to do that. Because if you don't, yeah, you won't have another opportunity to do so. It's not one of them places that's temporary or you can't get access to. But you want to take out the enemies anyway. Yes, there are no bosses. But there will be. After we get done with, whatever. Explosives. We could have got that. But, memory serves as well. I think there's also a teleport here. Yep, this is the ship dock. Which, if you don't already know, yep, it looks like we're at a temple. We're not. That's what makes it so odd. I wasn't going to spoil it for you, but there you go. So what we're going to do is, as we wrap this up, is we're going to find that thing. Okay. I know damn well there was a thing here. Okay, maybe I imagined it. Or maybe it doesn't happen until after you get done with the ship. Either way, we will save that for another time because we got to make room. So, until then, later. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Where we will take on the ship. And then we'll take on the battlefields. It won't take us very long. Later.